Good evening, my dear friends. Welcome back to my channel. Here I am going to discuss an interesting question on today's Leetcode problem. Leetcode problem question number 1780. Question is check if the number is a sum of power of 3 or not. Now let's see the problem statement. Let given an integer n return true if it is possible to represent n as the sum of distinct powers of 3. Remember, sum of distinct, it is a keyword which is used to solve easily the problem. Otherwise, return true, return false. Suppose, let's imagine number n as 10. For example, n as 10. We should give the representation of this number in the sum of distinct powers of 3. That means what are the distinct powers of 3 are, it might be 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 square, 3 cube. It should be the distinct power. We should return the sum of distinct powers of 3. For n is equal to 10, what the possible answer is 3 power 0 plus 3 square, that is 3 power 0 plus 3 square, that is equal to 10. It is the answer. If it is possible, we should return true. If it is not possible, we should return false. Let's see a case where it is not possible. Let me add some slides. Now let's see a case where it is not possible. Suppose n value as 21. If suppose n value as 21, distinct powers of 3 means 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 square, 3 cube, 3 power 4 and so on. Find the possible solution for which the sum of these values is equal to 21. Let's try 3 power 0 plus 3 power 1 plus 3 square. 3 square 9, 3, 12, 13, which is not possible. Let's try another case. 3 square 9 plus 3 cube, which is 27. It is not possible. Here we see that it is not possible to find out the sum of distance, so we return false. How do we approach to this problem? How I approach to this problem is, in computer science we have the different forms of representation of the number, that is binary, ternary number, decimal number, hexadecimal number. These are the representation and many are there, but majorly we discuss this in the computer science. Binary number, which leads to the remainder of 0, 1, and it is represented using 0 and 1. Ternary number, it gives remainder 0, 1, 2, and it is formed by the using these three numbers. Decimal, which is represented in form of base 10. Hexadecimal, which is discussed in form of 16. Note this, ternary number is in the form of 0, 1, 2. This is how we can approach the problem solution, by using ternary number operations. By using ternary number, let suppose n is equal to 10. We represent n as in the form of base 3 representation. N we represented in the form of base 3 representation. How we can find out base 3 representation is similar to base 2, where we find the LCM of the number with 2. In the same way, we form the LCM of the value 10 with base 3. 3s are leads remainder 1, 3s are 1, leads remainder 0. We form from LSB to MSB. 1 0 1. Now if I already have said it should contain the distinct number, sum of distinct numbers. This is the key word which is used to solve the problem. If any of the number which is represented, which leads to remainder of 2, if n is divisible by 3 is equal to 2, then return false. Then return false. Why 2? Because they have said that distinct elements, if 2 into 3 square leads to 2 times multiples of 9, which is not distinct. Remember this, 2 times multiples of 9 which is not distinct element, so it is not possible. If there are no 2 digits, then we can represent the number as the sum of distinct powers of 3. Understand clearly? If there are no 2 digits, let me explain with an example. Let's suppose n is equal to 21. 21, how can we form this 21 is, let's take 21 LCM divisible by 3. 3 7s are leads to 0, 3s are 3 2s are 6, and remainder is 1, 3 0, and remainder is 2. 2 1 0, 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 square, 3 power 0, 3 power 0 into 3 power 1 into 3 square, that is equal to 2 into 3 square, 2 into 3 square plus 1 into 3 power 1 plus 0 into 3 power 0. Here we can see that 2 into 3 square, which leads to not distinct numbers, which leads to non-distinct numbers. So we can return false to this problem. Now the issue with 2 is, the issue with 2, why 2 means that when we divisible n divisible by 3 double, if remainder is 2, all of you know that, I think all of you know that it is a modulo operator which gives the result as remainder of the value, remainder of the value. If a number has 2 in its ternary representation, it means that we are trying to use the same power of 3, which is not allowed when representing as a number. Here I have already explained that, in which if it is 2, then we cannot, it is not possible to distinguish the distinct numbers. So now let's see the problem solution of this. Problem solution is, let me explain with you an example step by step. Let imagine n as 10. Let imagine n as 10. Now it goes to, while n is greater than 0, n is greater than 0, it satisfies the condition, it goes into the loop. Remainder is equal to 10 modulo 3, that is equal to 1. 10 modulo 3 is 1. Remainder double equal to 2, no, remainder is not equal to 2, then this condition is false. False, then we divide n is equal to n by 3, that is equal to 10. N is equal to 10 by 3, that is equal to 3. 3 point something, it is an, n is an integer, so it stores n as 3. N as 3. Now it goes to the next step. N is greater than 0, condition is satisfied, it goes into the, again into the loop. Remainder is equal to 3 divisible by 3. 3 divisible by 3 is 0. Remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Understand, my dear friends? Remainder is 0. Now it checks the condition. If remainder is double equal to 2, it false. the condition is false, it doesn't enter into the this loop. Now n is equal to 3 divisible by 3, n is equal to 1, n is greater than 0, n is greater than 0, n is greater than 0. Now it enters n divisible by 3, remainder is equal to 1, remainder is equal to 3 divisible 1 divisible by 1 divisible by 3, that is equal to 1. The condition if loop fails, n is equal to 1 divisible by 3. Now here n is equal to 1 divisible by 3, that is equal to 0. Now it iterates completely into the while loop and returns the next line, that is 10th line. Now returns true to the main function, returns true, returns true for the main function. I think all of them understand this problem solution, how we can approach to this solution. Thank you my dear friends, have a good day, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any doubts regarding DSA, you can comment me down below. I will try to rectify the problem solutions, or any Leetcode problem solution do you want, I will try to solve the problem. Thank you my dear friends. Once again, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.